Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a full body bar workout together using weights and a block. If you don't have the bar, you could always use a back of a chair or a countertop. Feel free to swap out the block for just a thick book or not use it at all. And then work with whatever weights you're comfortable with, whatever ones you have on hand today. We'll go ahead and get started standing, getting the body nice and warmed up. Starting to shake it out, jogging in place, keeping the feet turned out. Getting connected to the breath. Start to roll out through your wrists. Inhaling. Reverse your circle. Exhale, let it out. Good. Now taking these circles through the arms. Big inhale. Reach your arms down and overhead. As you exhale, bring those arms back down. Good. Let's go for 3. Exhale, release. 2. 1 more. Bring your hands back by your side, shaking it out. 4, 3, finding your squat position. Toes point forward, heels are back, sending your hips back and down, lifting those hips up at the top. Good. Can you get a little deeper in your squat? 3 more. 2, 1. Hold it down, little pulse. 8, 7, stay with me. Firing up those legs, building heat in the body. 3, 2, lift your right heel, stay down. 4, 3, 2, switch it. 4, 3. Right heel for 2, left heel for 2. Good, single it out, right, left, right. 2 more. You got it. 1, lower both heels. Step the right foot out. In, alternate left, right, left. Stay low, come on. You got it. 1 more each side. Good. Lift those hips up tall, find your second position. Right arm reaches overhead, side body stretch. Woo. Come back up through center, engage through the core. Right arm again, side body stretch. Lift. Bending just a little plie in those legs. 1 more. Find your center, go ahead and switch arms. Left arm, find your center. Abs in and up. 2 more. Open up that side body. We're gonna be working it hard today. 1 more. Good, find your center. Hold your plie, little pulse. Down, down. Just a 1 inch. Gorgeous. Last 8 right here. We'll grab our weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, grab those weights. All right, coming back to our squat position. Toes forward, heels back. We'll start with the weights up at the shoulders. Elbows point up nice and high. Abs in and up, engage through the core. Sit your hips back and down. Press your right arm overhead. Sit it back. Alternate left arm. Squat. Good, right. Keep alternating arms. Take your time. Beautiful. Definitely gonna be focusing on our strength today. Moving with control. Connect it with the breath. Come on, inhale. Exhale, push. Let's go both arms at the same time, squat. Push. 3 more. 2. Finding our second position, 1. Bring your hand weights down, toes point out, bicep curl. Reach around to a front raise. Curl. Plie. Circle those weights to the front. Nice. Feel those shoulders light up. 3 more just like that. 2, 1. We meet back in our second position. Bicep curl, down and up. Nice. 4 more and we switch. Last 2, stay with me. 1. Pivot to face your right leg. Hand weights will come in your left arm. I'm gonna stack both weights in one hand. Don't feel like you have to. But if we're working on strength, it's gonna be a little bit lower rep. So let's go for 8. Lunge, bicep curl. Step your back foot up to meet your front foot, row. Pull those weights to your hip. Let's go. Lunge, curl. Step your back foot up to meet your front foot, row. Good, find your flow. Halfway. 3. You can do this. 1 more and we switch sides. Woo! All right. Go ahead and turn to face your left leg, bringing those weights to your right hand. Starting with that lunge bicep curl. Back foot steps up to meet the front foot. Row weights to hip. Breathe. Getting nice and low in your lunge. Way to go. Halfway. Two more, let's go for it. Full range of motion. Don't cut yourself short. 1. Lift up, shake it out. You feel warm? Grab a sip of water. We're gonna grab 1 weight and our block. All right. I'm gonna show you 2 options depending where you're at in your practice today. Option number 1, we're gonna work single leg squats. So, I'm gonna place my weight on my right shoulder. Right leg is gonna be doing a lot of work here. My left knee is gonna sit back and down, gently tapping the block for my single leg squat. I am barely holding on to the bar, okay? Just light fingertips. If that is not in your practice today, you are gonna move your block a lot farther back. Place your back foot on your block and work on lowering your back knee as low as you can, pressing up, finding a split squat. All right? So take your option. We're gonna work 8 full reps here when you're ready. Hips go back. Lift up through your front heel. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor away. 2 more. 1. Let's all meet back up top, hovering that back foot still. You can release your weight down by your side, releve. Finding a weighted calf raise. Again, soft grip on your surface. A lot of core to hold you up nice and tall and strong. 2. 1 more. Let's go into set number 2. Bringing that weight back up to your shoulder. Elbow up high. Light grip on whatever you're using for your bar. Hips back. Lift it up. Let those hips come all the way through at the top. Take your time, no rushing. 8 total. Challenge yourself. Two more. Release your weight down by your side, finishing with those calf raises. Lift up and releve. Lower down. Bringing that heel up as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Lower your heel. Now we're gonna switch feet. So go ahead and place the foot that was just lifted on your block if you're using one. I'm gonna move mine up closer to my bar. So soft grip on the bar, bringing this front leg out in front of you. Plie, bicep curl into an arabesque tricep extension. Bring it to the front, curl. Tricep extension. Arm and leg is working together. Gorgeous. Three. One more, stay with me. Bring it to the front. Pulse your curl. 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to arabesque. Lower to your bottom forearm. Point your toe. Pulse up. 8, 7. Hips and shoulders stay square to the bar. Abs in and up. Flex your foot. Flip your palm to face up. Nice. 3, 2. Let's alternate. Point your toe. Palm in. Flex, palm up. Good. 4 more. Shoulder away from your ear. 1 more. Lift it up. We're gonna bend our leg now. Elbow is gonna bend at a 90-degree. Lift your knee up with your weight. Send your leg back, extend it all the way up, bring the weight to your hip. Lift up. Press back. Keeping your heel nice and close to your glute. 3, 2. You got this last one. Bring your knee back up. We pulse. 8, 7. Burn out your shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bent leg extension behind you. You can lower to your bottom forearm. Pulse point. 8, 7. Keep your elbow nice and tucked into the body. 3, 2, flex, underhand grip. Come on, abs in and up. 4, 3, 2, alternate, point, flex. We'll take a little stretch, break after this. Give me everything you got for 4, 3, and 1. Good. Woo. Like I said, let's take a little stretch break. Mermaid stretch, outside arm, outside leg. Press your hips back. All right, I am gonna go ahead and flip my bar for you, and we're gonna do all of that on the other side. All right, so going back to those single leg squats, I'll show you the first option and then I'll show you the split squats if that's what you're doing today. So weight will be up at the shoulder. We send our leg back and down, gently just lowers to the block, lifting back up. Okay. If that is not in our practice today, move your block a bit farther back. You're gonna place your back foot on the block. Lower your back knee into a split squat. Press up. All right, so find your option. We're gonna work into 8 nice and slow controlled reps. Weight on the shoulder, elbow up nice and high. Inhale, lower hips back and down. Exhale, lift up. I gotta move a little bit farther away. Soft, soft grip. Okay. We are not using anything to pull us up except for the strength in our standing glute and hamstring. So good. 2 more. Lifting up, release your weight down. We find those calf raises. Lift your heel. Lower. Beautiful. Little breather for those glutes and hamstrings. 2, 1. All right, let's get it set up for set number 2. Weight up at the shoulder, stay strong. Hips back and down. Lift. Connect it with the breath. Breath is power. Halfway. Take your time. 2 more. 1 more. Release your weight down. Let's finish it out. Lift and releve. Lower. Woo. We work the top of that leg. Now we're working down all the way to the bottom. 2 more. Lift up. 1. Good. Go ahead and release your heel down. Bring your block up a little bit quicker, or up a little bit closer to the bar, not quicker. Finding the arabesque series, we bring our legs to the front, bicep curl, plie your standing leg, reach it back, arabesque, plie curl, extend, tricep extension, arm is straight. Abs in and up. Gorgeous. Two more. We'll meet in our plie curl. Hold it down, pulse. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach back, arabesque, pointed toe, drop down to your bottom forearm. Pulse point, 8, 7. Super small. Flex palm up. Don't worry about how high your leg is going. Focus on your form, abs in and up, protect your back. Alternate, point and flex, palm in, palm up. Good. Halfway. 4, 3, getting ready for bent leg. Here we go. Lift up, bring your knee up, arm bent at 90 degrees. Send it back. Good. Elbow stays nice and close to the body, weight comes to the hip. Breathe. We'll take a nice stretch once we're done with our pulses. 2 more. Hold it back, lower to your forearm, pulse point. So good. You are so strong. Keep moving. Flex, underhand grip. I know that standing glute has just about had it. I am shaking right there with you. Alternate, point, flex. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take that mermaid stretch, outside foot, outside arm crosses over. Send your hips back. All right, so we'll work into some half kneeling windmills. I'll show you with weight. Feel free to not use weight for the first few reps if you're just getting used to this movement. So right foot up on the block, right weight will be up at the right shoulder. Step your left foot back into a lunge, lower all the way to your back knee. Go ahead and lower your palm to the floor, right outside your hip. Overhead press your weight, gaze up at your hand. Using your core to lift back up into your lunge. Bring your hand to your bar. Bring your hand down to your shoulder, driving your knee up to your chest. We'll do that slow one more time. Send it back into a lunge, lower all the way to your knee. Place your left hand outside your left hip, press your hips back as you push your weight overhead. Lift back up to your lunge. Drive the knee in as you lower your weight to your shoulder. Now, if you are not comfortable with this, you can just go ahead and lunge and overhead press your weight, okay? And again, you can always practice this with no weight. Lowering your hand outside your hip, pressing your hips back to the right edge of your mat. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Weight at the shoulder. We step back into our lunge with our left foot. Right foot is up on the block. Lower the left palm, press the right arm up. Look up at your weight. Use your core to bring you back up to lunge. Drive the knee up, weight to the shoulder. Lunge. Lower the palm, press your hips back. Good. Drive the knee in, lower the weight. Lunge. Hips press back, push your weight. Lunge. Feel the core fire up. It's doing a lot of work for you. As we come back up to midline, tucking your toes, lifting the knee up. Good. Three more. Take these nice and slow. Lunge. Plant the palm, press the weight. Knee comes up, lower the weight. One more. All right, this time, instead of coming up to your knee drive, I feel like I have a big hair clump. Instead of your knee drive, we're gonna stay kneeling. Go ahead and lower your right palm to your block. Option to use your weight on your outside leg. Starting with straight leg for the side body. Extend up, lower down. Abs are in and up. Good, 4 more just like that. 2. Hold it up, 1 pulse. 8, 7, 4, 3, just stay flexed and we lower, lift, lift. Beautiful. Going into some oblique crunches in 2, 1. Bring your arm overhead again. Feel free to not use weight if you don't want to. Elbow to knee. Reach out. Squeeze. Lift. Slow and controlled. 3 more. Pressing up and out of your bottom shoulder. 1 more. Hold it in. Pulse 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, take a breath, working into bent leg. Lower, lift. We didn't come this far to just come this far. Stay with me. 4, 2, 1, ankle in line with your knee. We pulse, point. 8, 7, 4, stay up and flex, last 8 right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, release your weight if you have it. Take a little side body stretch, reaching up and over to the opposite side of the body. All right, we are going to flip around for those kneeling windmills or just kneeling overhead press into that side series. All right, so if you are doing the same side as me, we had our right foot on the block last time. So we'll go left foot up on the block, which means the weight will rest on the left shoulder. We step our right foot back into our lunge, lower all the way to your back knee. Plant your right palm outside your right hip, press your hips back, press your weight overhead. This is where we use the core to come back up to center into that lunge. Grab hold of your bar or your chair, drive the knee up, lower the weight back to your shoulder. Again, you can always go weightless or just work kneeling, overhead press, lifting back up to your knee drive, okay? Rep number 2 out of 8, lower down. Plant your palm, press your hips back, weight overhead. Lift back up to midline. Knee drive, lower the weight to your shoulder. We take these slow. Gorgeous. Woo. I lowered my weight a little soon, that's okay. Halfway in, lunge, lower down. Plant the palm, press your weight, look up at your top hand. Lift up. Grab hold of your bar, knee drive, lower the weight. All right. Now, as you press your hips back, think about it going to the left edge of your mat and then back up to center. 2 more. Woo! 1 more. All right, this time, instead of your knee drive, lower your weight to your shoulder. We'll bring this inside palm to your block, open out for a side series. Optional weight can be on the outside of your thigh. Straight leg lift, up and lower. Hips and shoulders are stacking, abs are drawing in and up. 3 more. 2, 1, hold it up top, pulse point. 8, 7, 4, stay up and flex. 8, 7, getting ready for your oblique crunches in 3, 2, 1, optional weight overhead, knee to elbow squeeze, extend. Find length, grow an inch. Gorgeous. 1 more, hold it in, pulse. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, take a breath, getting ready for bent knee. Woo, push, up, lower down. Nice work. Grabbing a sip of water and stretching soon. 2, 1, hold it up at the top. Pulse point. 3, 2, last, stay flexed. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, release your weight if you have it. Side body stretch to the opposite side. All right, you guys, we are going to stay down on the mat. Coming into some abdominals. So, option 1, bring your block out in front of you. So I will be kind of holding onto my bar like this. You might be able to do that using the back of a chair or just a wall, or feel free to just reach your arms out in center. If that's too much, place your hands down by your hips. Bring your legs up so your shins are parallel with the ceiling. Lower your toes to the right side of your block. Lift up through center. Alternate. Left, center, right, center. Beautiful. Right, center, left. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold center. Take a little stretch. Counter stretch, pressing your heart forward, pressing your shoulders down, and then round out through the back. Same idea with the abdominals, but we're gonna switch up the feet positions now. So find whatever placement you're using with your hands that's comfortable. Bring your legs up to that parallel position with the ceiling. Open your toes outside of your block, lower down. Lift, lower, lift. Pretty. 3 more. 2, 1. Now we're gonna open, lift, tap the block, lower again. So 2 lowers, out and tap, lower tap to the block. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Take your little counter stretch. All right. Finding your block up at the top of your mat now. Working into some push-ups. We are gonna use the block for some elevation with our arm. So, starting with the block underneath the right palm. Again, block is always optional if you're not comfortable using it. Make sure that you have a nice long line from the crown of your head down to the tailbone, tailbone down to the knees, okay? So we're not breaking up our line with our hips out like this. Bring your hips through. Nice long line. Bend the elbows at 45 degrees. Lower the chest. Exhale. Press the floor away, straighten through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, push. Yes, that's it right there. Can you lower? A little lower. Press, good job. 4 more. Adjusting your form as needed. Sometimes those hips creep up. Abs and glutes nice and tight. Press your hips back and down. We'll switch our block over so it's underneath the opposite hand. When you're ready, left palm underneath or over top of your block if you're using it. Find that long, beautiful line. Lower down, bend those elbows at 45. Press up. There is no rush. So good, stay with me. Two more full reps. Press those hips back and down. I swear these workouts never seem as mean on paper when I'm planning them out. And then when I'm doing them here with you, I'm like, oh, that was kind of mean. All right, so do you guys know like diamond push-ups? When you place your fingertips like a diamond with the forefinger and the thumb. We're gonna do a similar version to that, but using the block. So we're not really gonna make a full diamond. So we're gonna lower our chest towards the block. Press up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press away. Nice. Stay with me, come on. Last set of push-ups. One more. Press your hips back and down. All right. This is arguably most people's favorite part of class. I know it's one of mine. We'll get set up for bridge. Giving the glutes one last hurrah. All right. Placing your block down. Option to bring your weights with you. Let's go right foot on the block. We'll place the weight up at the right hip. Left leg is gonna come up straight. Plant your left palm down by your side. Dig your heel into the block as you press your hips up. Lower down. Lift. And lower, you got it. 4 more, full range of motion. 2 more. Hold your last one up. Lower your left leg, optional only lower to your knee. Optional lower it a little bit further. Lift back up. Lower. And lift. Keeping that tension on the hamstring and glute, come on. Keep those hips lifted. So good. 1 more. Good, lower the hips down. Switch your block. Bringing it underneath the left foot. Weight can come to the left hip if you're using it. Plant your right palm down by your side. Right leg is straight, dig into the heel. Lift your hips up, lower down. You got this. Last minute of our workout. Look how far you've come. One more, we hold it up at the top. Option to lower your leg just to your opposite knee or lower all the way down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Try not to lower those hips, keep them lifted. Two more. 1. Lift, lower down. Go ahead and place your block in the center of your mat so it's a long ways. Balls of the feet on the block, let's finish it out. Weights optional on the hips. Lift and lower. Beautiful. 3, 2, hold it up, 1, little pulse, 8, 7, 4, squeeze those inner thighs together. Second set of 8. This is it. This is the finale. 3, 2, hold it. 1, hold it, squeeze it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down bone by bone. Release your weight off to the side. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a giant hug. Be so, so proud of yourself. Let's go ahead and take a figure 4, crossing your right ankle over your left knee. Option, interlace your hands behind your left thigh, drawing the knees in towards the body. No rush, just switch sides whenever you are ready. Left ankle over right knee. Option to interlace your hands behind your right thigh, gently drawing the knees in towards the body. All right, friends, let's close out our workout. Giant inhale, reach your arms out and up, gathering up all the positive energy you can find. Drive it down into your heart space. Hold on to it tightly. Taking a moment of gratitude for all of your hard work today, for showing up, putting in the work, giving yourself the time and space to move and heal your body from the inside out. Thank you so much for joining. Before you go, if you don't mind leaving a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you never miss a workout. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay strong and take care of yourselves.